Hello, cozy friends. How is everyone? Hi, Mayara. Come on in. So glad you're here. It's another Thursday, and that means we've got a cozy game stream, and then we are going to finish up Rusty Wren. Can't believe that we got through that whole book. I guess it wasn't super long, though. It looks longer than it really is. Yeah, thanks for being here. I want to show you something really cool before we jump into our game. Let me just pull up my camera here. there's Rusty Wren. Hold on, let me go grab it. One second. I guess I probably should have already had it, but that's okay. Okay. So here is a special thing. I'll move the book out of the way because it's easier to see the details, because it's right here. This is a custom-made D20. I commissioned it at Anthro Weekend, Utah, just last year. So, you get up close. Hopefully, I don't know if the camera's gonna focus on it good enough. I probably just need to take a video with my phone, but you might be able to see a little something inside. It's a little baby dragon. There's a baby dragon inside the D20. He's sleeping on top of a pile of silver coins. Oh, there we go. Now the camera's focusing. He's sleeping inside. Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll take some pictures and I'll take a good video showing it off, along with a link to the artist that made it. But I think it's really cute and really cool, and I thought it would be neat if I use this during my next story improv time. So I've only done it once before, where I actually rolled the dice to kind of randomly determine what the story was going to be about. And I just, if there's a certain something that needs to be determined, like the species of a character or something like that, we could use the Eli die. The Eli 20 to randomly determine that. So yeah, it came in this really nifty case. I'd never seen this before. It's like a display case for dice. It makes it look like it's kind of floating, but there's this flexible clear membrane here, and then this part opens up like a clamshell. And so you can't really tell. But here, if you see the light reflecting off of it, you can see how there's this clear membrane like that. It's flexible and it stretches over it to hold it in place. It's kind of a nifty way to store it. It makes it so that it's a cool little art piece, as well as a dice that you can actually roll. Yeah. I just think that's really cool. Anyway, so I hope you enjoyed that. I like it. I think it's super cute and super cool. Anyway, So we're gonna go ahead now, jump into our game, which is Critter Cove. It's been a little while. It's been a minute. I played Critter Cove on my first 2 streams ever. And now we're finally going back. There's Sammy. Sammy the cute cat. Hey, here we are. And look who's here. It's me. I just need to remember what we were doing. Because it's been a while. Okay. We found a message in a bottle, and we gotta take it to... Oh, I don't have a shovel yet. Okay. Gotta take it to Anchor, if we can find him. Oh. Yeah, we could also just explore, too. Can't pick up the shell? Why can't I pick up the shell? Or the starfish? I gotta throw the starfish back into the water! Just kidding. What can old Anchor be doing for you? A treasure map, you be saying? Best be handing it over before old Anchor goes into a feeding frenzy and tears you to shreds. Oh my goodness. Har har. That just be a little shark pirate humor for ye. Anchor's lad shredding days are long past. Sorry you found yourself a treasure map, did ye? Anchor knows a thing or two about treasure maps. Just find where X marks the spot and dig it up all simple like. Not threatening at all, no. Just a little pirate shark humor. Ah, so you found a treasure map and got nothing to dig it with, eh? Anchor has found himself in that very situation more times than teeth in me own head. Fortunately for you, Anchor just so happens to be an expert on making new shovels out of bits and bobs you can be finding all over. Here, let me share my shovel building knowledge with ye. After all, we can't have you on your hands and knees scooping out sand in a desperate attempt to get at treasure. It'd be undignified. Now that be taken care of, good luck to ye. I hope you find something nice and lacking any pirate curses. Oh yeah, we don't want any pirate curses. To throw it away. It cracks me up how whenever I learn a new blueprint, just like throw it away. Just throw it on. Come to parley with old Anchor. Out with it. What can Anchor do for ye? Goodbye, I guess. I want to make one. Wait, how do I make something again? Oh, basic shuffle. I need, one more piece of metal. Okay. Very pleased to announce it has completed repairs on the workshop. Please experience patience while this unit removes the scaffolding and opens the workshop for meat person use. What? Wow! There we go. Now I got some metal. Now I can make a shovel. Like I'm casting a spell. Woo! I summon a teeny tiny shovel. I saw a tent. Can I make a tent? Wait. Oh, man. But why? What would a tent do for me? Well, one way to find out. I have a tent. What do I do with it? Do I equip it? Oh. No? Wait. How come I can't put that there? Tent is blank. What does that mean? Everything else has a... Oh, I guess not everything else. A tent. It doesn't have a description, though. Interesting. Okay. Like everything else I can drag up there, but... Not fibers. Is it like a material? Alright. Back to business. Oh, I need to find the buried treasure. Okay, how do I do that? Resource finder? I have. Tinker has offered to build me a ship that I can use to travel to nearby islands. Who knows what sorts of treasures they might hide. Oh, okay. But what about... I thought... Named buried treasure. Oh, it's raining. Wow. That was fast. Oh, here we go. This is what the shovel's for. Just working in the rain. I don't mind a little rain. Oh wow, it got dark and stormy. Don't I look scary? Rawr, I'm holding an axe in the middle of a lightning storm. I know, wow, that's a lot of lightning! Oh goodness! Whoa! Oh! Oh my goodness! That is a super lot of lightning! Oh wow! I was not expecting that much lightning! I'm like a little bit afraid. Maybe I should go inside and not stand under trees. Copper Bottom, help! That is a ridiculous amount of lightning! Wow! What is happening? Have we angered the gods? It is Armageddon. I've never seen that before in this game. Not that I've played it a ton, but... Wow. got me actually wondering if they programmed you getting struck by lightning in this game. I don't think so. So I think I'm safe. Oh my goodness. Okay, well. Oh, here's where the... Okay. Anchor gave me a shovel. Need to craft a shovel. Back to finding treasure. I just need to follow the place on the map where X marks the spot and use the shovel to dig. I wonder what I'll find. But like... Where... What map? The storm has brought... Oh, the storm brought salvage. Interesting, okay. Well, I don't see an X on here. Oh, the storm's over. The workshop area is littered with trash. I better clean it all up, make sure I have plenty of room to work, and maybe I can put some of the salvage to good use. Alright, well let's start with this one then. So I'm a little confused about the treasure map one. Oh no, the birdie broke. It broke birdie. What is that? That looks like a thing that I could use, maybe. Now that the workshop is functioning, it will be necessary to outfit with all of the crafting stations needed to process raw materials into usable materials. Fortunately, an engineer work table comes standard in all autonomous worker unit workshops, and beep beep bop boop boop. First task needs to be accomplished. Craft and place a simple forge. You like my robot voice. A simple forge is used to refine raw metals into more useful forms. These refined metals will be important for construction of other craft stations and growth of the town. Fortunately, the engineer work table has all the information necessary for the construction of a simple forge. This unit believes that neat person Eli will have no trouble in completing the assignment. Blueprint suggests that Eli search shipwrecks near the coast of Critter Cove. Old wrecks often used furnace as part of their propulsion systems. This unit surmises that you will be able to find what is needed by searching those areas for salvage. Oh good, I get to go diving. Underwater. Swim swim. Splish sploosh. Let's finish cleanup though. Clean up, everybody everywhere. Clean up, everybody underwear. Wow, there's a lot of space. What am I gonna do with all this? Oh, what's so funny? I didn't say anything funny. Hee I need to find the soundtrack to this game. I'm a little surprised I don't hear about more furries playing this game. I heard a lot. What the? Oh, never mind. I heard... Grass cutter engine? What? Somebody just, like, left the lawnmower. Oh, hi, Sammy! Hi! Holy whiskers! You're looking completely knackered, Eli. You've been working so hard for all of us that you've forgotten to take care of yourself. Maybe you should get yourself something to eat and some rest. I don't know about you, but I always feel better if I get myself some nice grilled meat. It's also so simple to make. The first thing you do is plop down a campfire. Then I just toss in a drumstick stalk and wait for it to roast up nicely. Wait, drumsticks grow on plants here? Just thinking about it is making my mouth water. But if grilled meat isn't your thing, you can try putting anything you want into it. The fun thing about cooking is just trying to figure out new recipes. After eating something, you should get some sleep. You have a bed in your home for a reason, Eli. Use it. Next time I see you, I hope you aren't looking so tired. You've got to take better care of yourself, Eli. Okay, Sammy. Wait, you still want to talk to me? Huh. Oh, it's you, Eli. Sorry, I was just a little distracted. Oh, I guess not. Wait, he was like jumping around. Okay. There's a ship over there. I'm here, so I need to go up that way. Oh, I get it. Okay. Well, is it gonna... Are you gonna follow me? No, he's just wandering around. Okay. Wait. Just picking up stuff. Ooh. Oh! I learned how to make the crate by destroying them. And barrels too! Don't be over a barrel. What? Oh! Oh! I can make this into a little garden! Oops. Oh, I'm all out of energies. Oh no. Maybe I should do what Sammy said. Wait, do I know how to make a campfire? Yes, I do! Oh, and I have all the stuff for it, too. Okay. I'm gonna make one. You know what, why not? I'll make a little campfire right here. I summon a campfire! In attack mode! Oh, come on! Wait, why can't I do... Oh! Oh, okay, that makes sense now. You have to enter decoration mode to place certain things. Alright, add fuel. Wait, I don't have anything to cook! Silly. I guess I could try roasted berries? Let's experiment, sure. Maybe we'll make jam. Oh, I did make jam! Whoa! I made 7 portions of jam? That's like a lot. Requires cooking station. Eat me. Oh, it's just 1. I thought it said 7. I was like, I put 1 berry in and got out 7 jars of jam? Did you see? Wait a minute. No, see, it says 3. What's going on? Is this a bug? Did I find a bug? See, it says 1 here. But it says... Oh, no, no, no. That's just... Okay. That's not... That doesn't mean 3 jars of jam. It just means press the number 3 button to use it. Okay, that makes more sense. Do I have anything else I can cook? I can cook the sea corn. Oh, I could cook the seashell? What does the seashell make? Grilled veggies. Yum. White shell. It belongs in a museum or in a cooking pot, I guess. It's gonna be like a clam bake or something. Slop? What? Slop. Well, waste not. I made some slop to go with the bread. Grilled veggies though, those look good. You can even eat the dishes. Oh. Alright, my inventory is getting a little bit full. I should probably drop some stuff off. Wait, where'd it go? Oh, there it is. Okay. Oops, I put it the wrong way. Auto transfer. I don't know what that means. Oh, there we go. Okay. Lots of parts. I don't know what any of this... Broken motor, grass cutter engine, oil, electronic parts. Oh, that's the treasure map. That's right. I mean, I'll come back here when I'm ready to craft stuff anyway, so... I'll leave the blushberry seed. Okay, I am curious about the tent, though. I'll keep the tent. And I need to turn this the other way, because it's not opening towards the wall. Okay, so now... Oh wait, did I accidentally store my treasure map? I don't think I was supposed to do that. There we go. It's here. It's here. Do I even need those in my inventory slots, actually? Now I'm wondering. Oh, I can't put that there. Oh, that's right. Whatever, it's okay. Yeah, I don't even need them in my shortcuts. I just need them in my inventory, I bet. Okay, probably better not use up any more stamina until I can find that treasure map. Or sunken treasure. Whatever. Ooh, what's this? I'll just put that in my pocket. Easy. I'm not out of stamina. I can't place the tent? Oh. I really thought I could. Alright, never mind. Oh, that's how. Okay, so where am I? Doesn't show where I am, but it's by this part here. Okay. And that's like right here-ish. Now I lay me down to sleep. Most of the resources I'll need are pretty simple to find, except for furnace. Well, I did just find that one. Right? Like, I think that was the furnace I was supposed to find. Ooh. Shell. I like shells. It doesn't say that I can eat it, though. When I tried to cook it, it just turned into slop. Not at home right now. I want the treasure! I want treasure! I want treasure. I want treasure. I'm just gonna follow the beach, because... Oh, hi. You have something to say that's not snarky and mean? Look who it is. Amazingly, I actually want to speak with you right now. I'm in need of your helpful nature. Since you've clearly nothing better to do, how about you help me get something to eat? I'd do it myself, but I'm way busy, like whatever. I have something right here. Want some jam? It is, I mean... Oh, that's fine. Okay, I'll admit it. It looks okay. I'm sure it will be adequate. Did I just find her favorite food? She just eats the jar. Okay, I'll admit it. This is super tasty. I guess you know your way around food. Thank you, Eli. I guess I really... Anyways, thanks. Aw, that's like the nicest thing she said so far. I suppose something to show my gratitude is in order. This doesn't mean we're best friends or anything, though. Like whatever. Okay, bye. I love you too. Hi, Sammy. I know where you are at. I'm on the map somewhere. Yeah, probably somewhere. Okay, let's see. Dig near X. But where is that? Am I close to there? No, not even close. What is... Oh, rubber. I was like, is that a yoga mat? Wait! Oh, there's a big glowy arrow. That's convenient. Treasure! Cooking station. Throw it away. Oh, I could probably cook more stuff. What is that? A salvaged chair. Did anybody ever watch that show, I Love Arlo? It was a Netflix show based on Arlo the alligator boy. And then, like, the first episode... Ooh, a bathtub. I need one of those. Just put this bathtub in my pocket. Oh. Whoa, what the? Oh, I just learned something. By looking at the cave drawings. That's cool. Oh, it's a boat! I'm sorry, this game makes me excited. And it's nighttime. Best time of the day, or night. It does look like Mickey Mouse. I wonder if I swam out to that boat, if I could reach it. Okay, what was I saying? Okay, I Love Arlo. The show I Love Arlo, in the first episode, he finds a couch that washed up on the beach. And he's like so excited about this couch that he asks Birdie to move it into their apartment. And she's just like, oh, this is disgusting. And Arlo's just like, yay, free couch. Oh, yeah, I need a... Okay, I want to plant stuff. I need to salvage more of those planter boxes. Climb? Oh, it's a ladder. It's so dark. We need, like, some proper lampposts. Oh, that's pretty, though. Look at the lightning bugs. Look at them. They're so pretty. Aw. I like them. And I love these little lights. I like this. This is so cool. I have a problem, though. I forgot where I live. Which house is mine? What was I gonna do? There's so much to do, I keep getting distracted. Okay, so definitely harvest any plants that we see, because food is useful. Oh. A shoddy fence. Why do I want to research how to build a shoddy fence? That does not seem useful. Rather research how to build a good fence. Hi, Anchor. So you managed to dig up that treasure, did ya? Good for you. That'd be one of the most important skills to being a good sea dog, Sink Me. Methinks ye might need some sort of memento in order to remember this day by. Something that will show the world that ye are a serious sea captain now. Old Anchor has just the thing. Here you go. I think it should fit your head without any troubles. Now you'll look like a proper lad of the sea. Be well, Eli. Ooh, what'd I get? Oh, a tricorn hat? Well, I gotta try that one. Let's see. Oh, that is adorable. And hi, Oxfire. Yeah, it is a cute game. And I think I look pretty cute too, especially in my new captain hat. Did I say your name right, by the way? Hey, Oxfire. Let me know if you want me to pronounce that differently. But yeah, we just found buried treasure. And there was like a freaky lightning storm, but now it's nighttime, and I love how they did the night sky in this game. It's so pretty, and I love it. Yeah, thank you. I love the character creator in this game. They really went the extra mile to make people able to create their characters. Hey, Oxfire. Okay, cool. Okay, what else did I need? Oh yeah, I need to make a forge. Georgie Foragey pudding pie kissed the girls and made them cry. When the boys came out to play, Georgie Foragey ran away. Oh, I need a campfire? I have one of those. Boo! I scared you, Sammy. How's your evening going, hey Oxfire? I hope that you're having a nice day. Hard at work. I made a forge that I can put in my pocket. I love that. Where? Oh, here it is. Ooh. I could put it on the wall. No, I can't. I can't do that. That's too bad. Is this the way it goes? Oh. Oh yeah, that way it's facing that way. Did I do good, Copper Bottom? Congratulations, Eli. Oh wait, this unit has detected that Eli has completed the task. Performance tests are needed to determine if Simple Forge is functioning correctly. Please proceed to use the machine to create one metal bar. Initiate patient's protocol while waiting for it to be completed. No bar. Oh yeah, easy. What? What? Wow. I didn't know that's how forges worked. I did it! It appears the simple forge is operating within acceptable parameters. We must now work on the next crafting machine. Unfortunately, the blueprint for the fabricator is missing from the engineer's worktable dataset. This unit was attempting to record a diagram in an underwater cave when Eli found it rusted on the shore a short while back. Well, that wasn't very smart. Relaxing, padded, and playing Timberborn. Oh. Watching a cute Durg play a game. Yes! I guess we're playing together. That's always fun. Auto hammers are a thing, a cool and dangerous thing. That sounds like it could be dangerous. So tell me, what's Timberborn? I haven't heard of that one. Fabricator is vital for a functioning workshop. Without one, it will not be able to repair other structures in town. Suna understands that meat persons come equipped with waterproof covering called skin. These swim under the water and into the cave entrance located towards the rear of the sunken vessel. This unit believes that your meat skin will protect Eli from the dangerous rusting effects of water. However, this unit recommends you do not run out of oxygen. If you do so, you will perish. It is advisable that you do not do that. Yeah. I would recommend that you not die. Thank you. Missing fabricator blueprint in the underwater cave. Okay. Timberborn is a city builder where you build a city for cute beavers to live. Oh, what? That sounds adorable. Okay, I'm gonna have to look that up. Thanks for telling me. Building a cozy little city for beavers? Yes, please. Oh, the blueprint's up there. Okay. You can let them decorate their tails. Oh, that's amazing. Yeah, I really like, well, as you can see, I like crafting and sim management type games. Especially the ones that are kind of chill, like this one. Like, I'll give you an example. I like the game Don't Starve, but I don't like how hard it is. And dangerous. I mean, it can be fun. I guess I should clarify. It's not that I don't like that it's hard and dangerous, but once in a while I'm just in the mood for something just laid back, relaxing. Like in this game, there are no monsters that are gonna come out and eat you. There's no like... Oh, I'm all out of energy again. Man. I want to stay up. I want to stay up. The sky is awake, so I'm awake, so I have to play. I should make another campfire and bake a potato. Oh, that's right. Pokey gave me these. Actually, now I'm curious. What do they look like on me? You know? Those are kind of cute, but think I'd rather just go pantless. I either want to find a diaper, some undies, or a skirt. And I don't think they have a diaper or undies, unfortunately, so... But I do think they have a skirt. Timberborn isn't as hard as Don't Starve. You do have to prepare for droughts, but once you've played a bit, it's not too hard to do. It's simple enough to just relax and play. Nice! That sounds good. Wait, do I even have the energy to make a campfire? Does that take energy? That might force my hand, but let's see. Campfire, craft. Oh no, I can craft without energy. That's good to know. Pantsless is the best. Having internal bits has its perks. Yes! That's why I'm glad that this island is clothing optional. Oh, I can burn trash. Let's not, though. Wait. Okay, that just used one piece of wood. That's good. Grilled meat. Yummy. You're a Durg too? Yay! Durgs unite. I love being a Durg. Floofy Durgs. Nom 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 nom. What is this? Oh, dragon fruit? Say no more. Should we cook the dragon fruit and see what it gives us? Spice? Oh, we just made spice. Can I just eat the spice? I could just eat the spice. I don't think I will, though. I think we'll save that for later. Sprung leaf lettuce. That'll probably make grilled veggies, which we've made before. Blushberry. I have lots of blushberry. I can make more jam. Oh, wait. I forgot I have that, like, cooking station blueprint. I should do that. Yeah, fruity dragons. Fruit gummy. What was I gonna do again? That's the thing about games like this, it's easy to get distracted. I'm not experimenting anymore, I know that's gonna make jam. Ooh, more dragon fruit. Is that not enough plant boxes? Oh, fire went out. That's okay, I think that's enough. I love the way my character eats. Nom 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 nom. Just eat the jam jar. Just eat it. It's made of spun sugar, it's fine. Oh, birdies! Okay, where am I? And the blueprint is up there. Wait. Stop shit. Okay, while I'm here, let's take care of This one. An old coat hanger? Good engine to power it. Some type of lamp pole. I guess it gets dark on the seas and he doesn't want me to get lost. That's nice of him. Okay, so an old coat hanger is around here somewhere. Oh, did I just find it? I did. Well, that was easy. No time to open containers when there's food. Just shove it all in your mouth. Get it all over your face. And then your mommy dragon has to lick it clean. The resource finder over there. Wait a minute. Oh, this is the cave entrance, I bet. Can I get up there? Wow, I'm good at jumping. I'm a good jumper. Oh, the sun's gonna come up. Okay, Ooh. Help, I'm stuck. Stuck in the tree, help! Call the fire department! Oh, never mind. I extricated myself. Lick, 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 lick. No. Where is that cave? Well, you know what? When the sun comes up, I'll go to sleepy sleep. Because I'd rather be awake at nighttime because the stars are so pretty. Alright, let's jump in and see what we find. Whee! Oh wow, there's a lot of stuff down here. Okay, so where did we find... Oh, I bet it's even prettier at night, actually. I think I've been here at night before and I remember it being really cool. Look how clear the water is, though. It's so cool. Oh, is that the entrance? Can I even get in there? Oh, wait, yeah. Okay. Blup, 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 blup. Oh, that makes sense, because that's where Copperbottom was when he got all rusted. Ooh. What? Replace blasting charge? You kidding me? You would trust an adorable fluffy dragon like me with explosives? Okay. Ooh, what'd I get? Basic trunk. Yay, explodes. Oh, I go down. There we go. Ooh, what's in there? Is that the thing I'm looking for? Walls Egyptian. Somehow I don't think that's what we were looking for. But I'll take it anyway. It sounds cool. Oh! It's a burb! Yay! The fabricator! We got what we were looking for. And blub 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 blub. Blub 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 blub. Good morning, world. Berries, more berries. Watch this, watch. Whee! I jumped over your tent. I'm so cool. Oh, no. Pick the berries. I like the berries. Then we'll go talk to Big Bottom. The Big Bottom. Copper Bottom. That was not a Freudian slip, I swear. Aha! I remembered where I live. Peepees. Short nap. Sure. Okay. Big fluffy bottoms, okay? There, I said it. Like mine, see? Ooh, are we running laps? Okay, pop quiz time, Eli. I've seen lots of good places to live, but I just can't make up my mind. Do you think this place says Pokey lives here? Does it give the whole back off vibe to you? Well, it's right next door to me, so I think it's great. Ugh, if you like it, there must be something seriously wrong with it. What? I'm gonna keep looking. Big fluffy bottoms are great for cuddling. That's what I'm saying. Also poofy bottoms. And crinkly bottoms. Hard to go wrong, really. Come back, Pokey! I want to be your next door neighbor. Oh, I'm chasing her with an axe. Maybe I shouldn't do that. Oh wait, I didn't mean to do that. Grin. I like that grin. Wow. Would you live in this little hovel? Does it give the whole back off vibe to you? All bottoms are pretty great. Yes, I agree. Do you think she should live here? Because she's a contrarian, so if I tell her no, she's gonna move here. I should just keep saying, yeah, this is great, until she decides to move in next to me. Oh, you like it? Sorry. I already said. I told her I think it's great, and so she doesn't want it now. Okay, where do I live again? I only just moved here, okay? Oh, Sammy! Is Sammy moving in too? I think I wanted to be close to the beach, right? Yes, this one is mine. Okay, so that one's me, so that means... Wow, you look so much better from last time we spoke. I really hope my advice helped out. I try not to butt in too much, but I couldn't stand by while you were working yourself to the bone. By the way, I figured out a new cooking recipe, and I thought you might like to know it too. You can never have too many tasty dishes, is what I always say. and throw it away. Ooh, mega meat jumble. That sounds good. Hey, Eli, what a relief you just stopped by. I'm looking for a new place to live and I just can't make up my mind. I need a second opinion, from you specifically. What do you think about this place? It's nice. But is it nice? Well, it's pretty close by to me, so obviously it's great. Okay, then that's that. This will be my new pad. Did somebody mention padding? Now we just need to collect the stuff I'll need to fix it up. I'm so ready to not sleep on the beach anymore. Crabs are surprisingly territorial. Oh, he needs some stuff to build his home. Okay, wooden planks and bricks. Okay, where did Pokey get off to? Oh, there she is. That settles it. If you don't like it, it must be perfect. It'll take plenty of materials to get this place fixed up, but I was thinking maybe you'd help me out. You do seem to have a knack for lending a hand every now and then. Do you need the same stuff? I found myself some of that junk you're always messing with. I found myself furnace a while back, and I don't want it anymore, so I'll let you have it for the generous price of 24 doubloons. Do you want it or not? I don't think I need another furnace. I'm sorry. Don't hate me. Like, whatever. Now what am I supposed to do with it? That's just typical. I go out of my way to help you and you leave me hanging. Sorry. I don't need another furnace. Maybe I should have bought it anyway. Okay, they both need the same stuff. You know what? Since I'm gonna have neighbors, we should probably clean this place up. She's like, so whatever. Oh yeah, thanks for asking. My pronouns are he, him. I'm a boy, but I'm also, like, I like skirts and pretty things. But yeah, I go by he, him. Is there a place to put that on Twitch? Probably just in my bio, huh? That's probably a good place for it. There might not be like a specific pronouns field, but just put it in the bio and that makes sense. They, it, or really anything, I'm not picky, and skirts are awesome, right? Skirts are swishy and flowy and comfy. I'm having a fursuit made, and the head... So I already have the tail and paws, and the head is next. And as soon as I get the head, I can't wait to dress up in all kinds of fun outfits with it. What was I getting next? Oh, fabricator, because I have the, I have the blueprint. Oh, wait, no. Fabricator. Okay, I need one of these things? A simple motor. Dismantle engines found near wrecks. Okay. Which doesn't have a built-in pronoun thing. There's a cool extension you can use so it'll show up in chat next to your name. You even have people's pronouns show up on... Oh, that's nifty. Well, I might have to look into that. Yeah, we are super welcoming of our guys, gals, and NB pals. Oh, turt! 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 Turtle! Oh my gosh! Oh, it's a parrot turtle. What? That's so cute! I want it! Come play with me! Oh, I'm running out of oxygen! I just wanted to play with the turtle. Bye-bye. And these things are cute. What are these things? They're like little fish dragons. Okay. So we're looking for motors and engines? A tap? Oh, that looks promising. Aha! Now we can make... So do I make that here? Nope, probably gotta make that at the crafting bench. Hey diddle diddle, the dragon and the fiddle. Jumped over the moon. Wait a minute, what is that thing? What in the world? The giant magnet? Did I notice that before? Also, I want these coconuts. Can I get them? Site for the Twitch pronoun things. You can set yours to show up for others, but you need an extension for them to show up for you. If you already have BTTV, right? Oh, here, tell you what. I have URLs disabled on chat, but I will whisper you. That way you can whisper me back, and you can send me the link. But yeah, I'd love to check it out. Where was I going? I got distracted again. Oh yeah. Oh, it's 8:15 already. Okay. No, that's not... I'm not accessing the forge. I'm trying to access... There we go. Okay. Simple motor. Awesome, thank you. I will check that out. Now I can make a fabricator. Fabricator alligator. In a wild crocodile. Oh, that looks spiffy. Let's put that. That looks dangerous. No, talk to Copperbottom. No! Talk, talk to him. There we go. This unit is very pleased to see that Eli did not rust or drown in the gathering of the fabricator knowledge. Now that this workshop has a functioning fabricator, it is time to begin construction on a simple cutter. This should be a straightforward task, with the only difficulty being the location of a treadmill. Oh my goodness. Well, just go find a yard sale. There seems like there's always a treadmill for sale. This unit is aware of the location of one, but it is under evil water. A cluster of sunken cargo containers is located near the Critter Cove dock. This unit believes that Eli will find what is needed inside one of these containers. Okay. So I need to get a treadmill to make a cutter. Yep, so did I. I got my first treadmill used. Put it out in our shed, and that's where I ran when it was snowing outside. Okay, well, it is getting about close to story time, so I am going to go ahead and save it here, and we're going to take a quick little break while I go get ready. So, give me a second here. So yeah, in about 5-ish minutes, we'll be right back, and we are going to finish reading The Tale of Rusty Wren for Storytime. Yay, Storytime! So, go get yourself a blankie or a pillow or a stuffy. Go potty if you need to. Get yourself a drink. I'll be back in about 5 minutes. See you soon. Hello, everyone. See, let me just post a little message here. Ah, Fi, you made it just in time for story time. Hello, kitty. And Mayara, too. All here already. Let's see. There it is. Oop. Almost dropped my mouse. Hey, I think we're gonna finish Rusty Wren today. Let's see where we left off. Okay, so Rusty hired a boy named Chippy Jr. to help him and Mrs. Rusty collect food. But as his children grew up, so did Chippy Jr., and unfortunately, Chippy Jr. eventually got too big. It was kind of a Winnie the Pooh situation. He was stuck inside the opening. So, that was where we just left off, and we're probably gonna finish this whole book. We only have a few pages left, so let's go ahead and see how it wraps up. Chapter 19. A Friend Indeed. The next morning, Rusty Wren awakened with a start. Somebody was pounding at his door and shouting his name as well. He jumped out of bed to see what was the matter, and looking outside, he beheld Mr. Chippy, with 16 of his cousins, all very much excited, if one might judge by their actions. They were flying back and forth past Rusty's doorway and chipping in shrill and piercing tones. "I've come for my son," Mr. Chippy informed Rusty Wren. "Send him out here at once, or it will be the worse for you." "I'd be glad to get rid of him if I could," Rusty answered. "But as I explained to you last night, he has grown so big he can no longer pass through my doorway." "I don't care to argue with you," Mr. Chippy replied. "Just let me have Chippy Jr., or we'll come inside your house and get him. We'll make trouble for you, too. Perhaps you didn't know that kidnapping a child is a very serious act. I've already asked Solomon Owl's opinion about this matter, and he advises me to take my child away from you by force, if necessary." "There's no sense in waiting any longer," one of Mr. Chippy's cousins interrupted. "Let's go right in and seize the lad." At that, the mob crowded around Rusty Wren's door, and the pert gentleman who had just spoken thrust his head through the opening. That, however, was as far as he was able to go. His shoulders were altogether too broad for the small, round passage. And though his relations attempted to push him into the house, they soon saw that they would never succeed in their undertaking. "Let me try," another of Mr. Chippy's cousins cried, but he had no better luck than the first. Then each of the 14 remaining cousins, and then Mr. Chippy himself, had his turn at the door. But every one of them found that he was about 2 sizes too big to squeeze through it. Rusty Wren, watching them from inside the house, couldn't help laughing, although it was really no joke. Though he was usually very mild, Mr. Chippy grew terribly angry the moment he heard Rusty's laughter. His 16 cousins began to scold too. Again, They tried to crowd through Rusty Wren's door, and they made such an uproar that when Johnny Green stepped out of the farmhouse before breakfast, he couldn't help noticing them. "What's going on here?" he cried, and he hurried to his wren house, as he called Rusty's home, and drove away the noisy visitors. Then he shinnied up the old cherry tree to peep inside it. And as soon as he reached the tin can, which was Rusty's home, Johnny Green thought he heard an unusual cry within it. "That doesn't sound like a wren," he exclaimed. "It sounds exactly like a chipping sparrow." Then, as he looked, he saw Chippy Jr.'s head. With its bright bay cap, peer through the mouth of the syrup can. "There's a Chippy inside my wren house," Johnny Green shouted to his father, who had come to a window to see what was going on. "How can I get him out?" "Wait a moment," said Farmer Green, and soon he came and handed Johnny a can opener. "Cut out the end of the can," he directed. "Then you'll be able to reach in and get the little beggar." Naturally, Chippy Jr. did not like to be called a beggar, but he couldn't very well prevent Farmer Green from saying whatever he pleased, so he kept still while Johnny Green quickly opened a great hole in Rusty's house. Then Johnny carefully lifted Chippy Jr. out of his prison and gave him a toss into the air. That frightened young gentleman wasted no time. He stopped to touch his cap to nobody, but flew away to his home in the wild grapevine on the stone wall as fast as he could go. Though he had kept quiet, the whole Wren family had made a great uproar. Glad as they were to get rid of their troublesome guest, they objected to having the whole front of their house torn out. Indeed, Mrs. Rusty began to get ready to move out at once, and everybody knows that moving is no joke, especially if one has 6 children. But Johnny Green bent the tin into place again, so that it was almost the same as new. In fact, the house was even better than ever, because it was more airy. And Rusty and his wife were so glad to see the last of Chippy Jr. that afterward they never objected in the least when Johnny Green called them "my wrens." They had discovered that he was a good friend to have. Chapter 20. An Invitation. Rusty Wren's cousin, Longbill, lived in the reeds on the bank of Black Creek. Although everybody called him Long Bill, like Rusty Wren, he was actually short and chubby. His bill, however, was much longer than Rusty's. You see, he belonged to one branch of the marsh wren family, and they all had bills like that. Long Bill Wren always claimed that his real name was William, but people generally smiled when he made that statement. It was not often that Rusty met this cousin of his, for Rusty seldom ventured so far from his home as Black Creek. And being very fond of water, Long Bill did not care to spend any of his valuable time in Farmer Green's dooryard. Of course, there was the duck pond not too far away, and the river too, but the only water really close to Rusty's home was the watering trough, and that was entirely too small to please Long Bill Wren, so no one ever saw him around the farm buildings. For a long time, Rusty had neither seen nor heard of his cousin, when one day Jolly Robin knocked at his door. "I won't come in," said Jolly. Of course he couldn't have anyhow, being far too big to get through Rusty's door. "I won't come in, for I merely want to give you a message. Old Mr. Crow came to the orchard today, and he asked me to deliver an invitation from your cousin who lives near Black Creek." "That's Long Bill," Rusty Wren exclaimed. Jolly Robin nodded. "He's going to have a party," he explained. and he wants you to come to it." "When will it take place?" Rusty asked eagerly. "Tomorrow," said Jolly Robin. "It's rather short notice," Rusty Wren observed. "Mr. Crow has been keeping the message for you for some time," Jolly Robin explained. "He said he thought it would be more of a surprise if you didn't know about the party too soon." "We'll be there anyhow," Rusty's wife interrupted behind her husband's back. She had been listening with a good deal of interest to Jolly's message. "But you're not invited," Jolly Robin told her. "This is a men's party, so Mr. Crow says." "You may tell old Mr. Crow that my husband won't be able to be present," Mrs. Rusty Wren snapped. "He's going to be very busy tomorrow, for he promised to help me with my house cleaning." Rusty Wren looked worried, but he said nothing more just then. He wanted to go to his cousin's party, but he did not like to argue with his wife, especially in the presence of a neighbor. Soon Jolly Robin said he must go back to the orchard because he had to take care of his children while his wife went out to make a call. Mrs. Rusty did not urge him to stay, and since she seemed upset over something, Rusty thought it just as well if their visitor did not linger there too long. "I was just going to the orchard myself to hunt for insects," said Rusty, "so I'll go with you." Mrs. Rusty shot a quick look at him. "Remember, you're going to be busy at home tomorrow," she warned him. "Yes, yes," he said, and he seemed in a bit of a hurry to get to the orchard. It couldn't have been to get away from home. No, of course not. Chapter 21. Off to the Black Creek. As soon as they reached the orchard, Jolly Robin exclaimed, "There's old Mr. Crow now, over there on the fence. He's come back to get your answer and take it to Longbill Wren. I'll have to tell him you're sorry, but you're going to be busy tomorrow to go to the party." "Tell him," said Rusty Wren, "tell him that, although I expect to be busy, I am going to my cousin's party just the same." Jolly Robin stopped and sat down on a branch of an apple tree. He was so surprised. "My dear sir," he cried, "you seem to have forgotten that your wife said you wouldn't be able to accept Longbill's invitation." "My wife," said Rusty Wren, "my wife sometimes makes mistakes, and this is one of them. I wouldn't miss my cousin's party for anything, and I don't intend to either." "Good," cried Jolly Robin. "I'm glad to see you don't let your wife manage your affairs." Oh, this is where the book's age starts coming through. "Though I have heard differently about you, for some people say that—" He stopped abruptly and looked carefully around. Whatever it may have been that he was about to say, for some reason he did not care to have his wife hear it. And he happened to think that perhaps Mrs. Robin might be nearby. "I don't care what people say," Rusty Wren told him. "When my cousin gives a party, it would be a shame if I couldn't go to it." "I quite agree with you," said Jolly Robin. "And now I'll go and give old Mr. Crow your answer." "One moment," Rusty Wren exclaimed. "What time will my cousin's party begin?" 5 o'clock, Jolly Robin replied, "and it would last till sundown." The next morning, Rusty Wren helped his wife so spryly that long before midday the house cleaning was finished. Although she tried her best, Mrs. Rusty could think of no more tasks for her husband to do, except to feed the children. That was a duty that would not be finished until they were old enough to leave home and shift for themselves. On this day, Rusty Wren dropped so many dainties into their gaping mouths that his wife had to tell him that she didn't dare let the youngsters have anything more to eat until the next day. "And now you ought to stay in the house and have a good rest until just before sunset," she told Rusty. You've worked very hard ever since dawn, and I know you're tired." But Rusty declared that he much preferred to be out of doors, enjoying the fine weather. His wife looked at him sharply when he said that. All day long, neither of them had mentioned the party, which Rusty's cousin, Longbill Wren, was going to give at 5 o'clock that afternoon. "I think," said Rusty, as he moved about uncomfortably under his wife's gaze, "I think that since I've a little time to spare, I'd better go and see Mr. Frog the tailor. You know you've been telling me that my Sunday coat is beginning to look shiny, and I suppose I really ought to have a new one." Mrs. Rusty said it was true. He did need a new coat, and she assured her husband that she would be delighted to have him go to the tailor's. Now, she did not know that Mr. Frog had moved. She thought his shop was on the banks of Broad Brook. But that was just another mistake of hers. And if she had known where his tailoring parlors were then located, she would certainly have raised a good many objections to Rusty's visiting them on the day of his cousin's party. For Mr. Frog's shop was on the banks of Black Creek, where Longbill Wren spent his summers. Chapter 22. The Forgotten Guest. The shadows were lengthening, for the sun was far over in the west when Rusty Wren reached Mr. Frog's tailor's shop, overlooking Black Creek. Rusty pushed open the door and stepped inside, expecting to find Mr. Frog sitting cross-legged upon his table and sewing busily, according to the tailor's custom, until sunset, which marked the close of Mr. Frog's working day. But Rusty had hardly entered the shop when he bumped into Mr. Frog with a crash, for Mr. Frog had been hurrying towards the door. The collision bowled them both over upon the floor, but Mr. Frog did not appear annoyed in the least. "How do you do?" he said, almost before he had picked himself up. "If you have come to see me on business, I'm sorry to say that I can't do anything for you today. The fact is, I'm going to a singing party this evening, and I don't want to be late." "Why, I'm going to a party too," Rusty Wren exclaimed. "You must be mistaken, for there's to be no party here," Mr. Frog told him. "Oh, the party I'm going to will be held somewhere else," Rusty Wren explained. "That's interesting," said Mr. Frog, as he settled his hat more firmly upon his queerly shaped head. "Who's having it, if I may ask?" Rusty Wren looked at the tailor, as if he were much surprised. "Don't you know about it?" he inquired. "Do you mean to say that my cousin, Longbill Wren, didn't invite you?" For a moment, Mr. Frog appeared somewhat taken aback. "He must have forgotten about me," he murmured. "I haven't heard a word about his party before, but I know it's a mistake," he added with a smile. "No doubt," said Rusty Wren politely. "I was going to Cousin Bill's home as soon as you had measured me for a new Sunday coat," he explained. "Then come right along now," Mr. Frog cried heartily. "We'll go together, for I'm sure that Longbill didn't mean to forget me. You know, we're the best of friends. I make all his clothes for him, and he has never yet paid me a penny." Rusty Wren hesitated. He was not quite sure that his cousin had intended to invite the nimble tailor to his party. "But your singing party," he reminded Mr. Frog. "You don't want to miss that," he said. Mr. Frog caught him by the wing and laughed gaily. "Oh, that doesn't matter," he remarked with a careless air. "We have a singing party almost every night. I'd much rather go to your cousin's." It is not strange that Rusty Wren should feel a little uncomfortable at the prospect of arriving at a party with a person who had received no invitation to it. But he could think of no way to rid himself of Mr. Frog's company, so the two started off towards the home of Longbill Wren. Rusty decided, however, that he would take his cousin to one side and explain to him in private how the tailor had happened to come with him. But he soon found that no such explanation was necessary. For a certain reason, Long Bill Wren was in no wise annoyed. On the contrary, he seemed quite pleased. Chapter 23. A Strange Mistake. Not wishing to be late at his cousin's party, which he understood was to begin at 5 o'clock, Rusty Wren hurried along the bank of Black Creek, while Mr. Frog did his best to keep pace with him. Somewhat out of breath, the two arrived shortly at the home of Long Bill Wren. And, to their surprise, they saw not the least sign of any other guests. "It looks as if we were the first to get here," Rusty Wren remarked, as they drew near Long Bill's house in the reeds. "Well, somebody has to be first, you know," the tailor observed easily. "I always like to be early at a party," he added, "because then I am sure of getting plenty of refreshments." If there were no other guests to be seen, neither was there any indication of a party about Long Bill's home. There was nothing to eat anywhere in sight, and no flag, nor gay Chinese lantern, nor decoration of any other kind adorned his house. Rusty Wren had always thought his cousin's house a strange dwelling. Made of coarse grasses and reed stalks, it was round like a big ball, with a doorway in one side. This queer building was fastened among the reeds a little distance above the ground, and it seemed to Rusty Wren that it must be a damp and unhealthful place to live. "It's odd that your cousin's not here to greet us," Mr. Frog croaked. The words were scarcely out of his large mouth when Long Bill thrust his head and shoulders out of his door, for he had heard the voices in his front yard. He had on a shocking old coat, not at all the sort one would choose to wear when one expected guests. "Well, well," he exclaimed, "I'm glad to see you, Cousin Rusty. And I'm certainly surprised, for it's more than a year since you've paid me a visit." "Aren't you glad to see me, too?" Mr. Frog piped up, a bit anxiously. "Certainly, to be sure," said Long Bill. "But I'm not so surprised, though I understand that you usually attend a singing party about this time of day." "Yes," said Mr. Frog, "but I'd much prefer to come to yours." "My what?" inquired Long Bill Wren, as a puzzled look appeared on his face. "Your party, of course," Mr. Frog replied with a wide smile. Now, Rusty Wren wished he had not called at Mr. Frog's shop at all. If he had only come straight to his cousin's house, he thought that he would have spared himself, and his cousin too, a good deal of trouble. And since he didn't know what to say, he kept still for a few moments and let the others do all the talking. Meanwhile, Long Bill hopped briskly outside his house and joined them on the ground. "My party?" he cried. "Why, I know of no party here. Somebody has made a mistake. I haven't given a party for a year. Just a year ago today. I invited you at that time," he told Rusty Wren, "but you didn't come, and I never received any word from you about the matter." "That's strange," said Rusty. "This is the first I've ever heard of the affair." "I engaged Mr. Crow to take your invitation to Jolly Robin in the orchard and ask him to give it to you," Long Bill informed his bewildered cousin. "That's just the way this invitation reached me yesterday," Rusty explained. "Ah, I see it all now," said Long Bill, and he began to laugh merrily. "Mr. Crow's poor memory is to blame for your mistake. He forgot to deliver the message last year, and he happened to remember it only yesterday. So the news reached you just 12 months too late." Although Long Bill Wren continued to laugh heartily, neither Mr. Frog nor Rusty could manage even a faint smile. Having expected a merry time and plenty to eat, they were both disappointed. But Mr. Frog soon said that, so far as he was concerned, he still had a singing party that he could attend, so he didn't feel sad very long. And after all, Rusty was glad to see his cousin Longbill Wren. They had a pleasant chat together for almost an hour, and Longbill invited Rusty to stay to dinner. Rusty thanked him and said no, he must hasten home, because he had to go to bed early on account of having to awaken Farmer Green at dawn the next morning. When he returned to the old cherry tree, Rusty had to answer a good many questions. His wife wanted to know what had kept him so long, and what Mr. Frog had said and what color his new Sunday coat was going to be. When she learned that her husband's visit to the tailor had been all in vain, she looked very suspicious, and said quickly, "You haven't been at a party, have you?" "No, indeed," Rusty Wren replied. "I haven't gone to a party for more than a year." And he seemed quite indignant that his wife should have such a strange idea in her head. The end. That's the end of The Tale of Rusty Wren by Arthur Scott Bailey, a part of the Tuck Me In Tales series. Oh, that was funny. Yep, that's the end of the book. 23 chapters. I do think that his attitude towards his wife is pretty old-fashioned, but I mean, when it comes to old books, I suppose it could be worse. Also, it's kind of funny every once in a while to hear words like the gay colors or the queer house. I mean, we use those words to mean different things these days, don't we? So it's kind of like old-fashioned and quaint, but not in a mean-spirited kind of way. So I think it's kind of cute and fun. His wife was overly protective. Yeah. I think she was a little bit offended that she wasn't invited to the party. Which, I mean, fair, right? But yeah, that's the end of that 100-year-old book that was published in, like, 1918. We do have one more book in this series, and I might even see if I can find any others, like on eBay or something, because it's really kind of cool. My biggest complaint would be the pages are kind of hard to turn. Like, the paper is like this, it's this thick... It almost feels like construction paper. But it's not too bad. It's still a cool, almost, you know, artifact in a way. Big paws are hard to turn paper. Yeah, that's true. Well, anyway, thank you for being here with me. Thanks for finishing the story with me. I had a good time, and I hope you did too. Let's see who is on that we can raid tonight. Faye is doing their subathon. Maybe we should raid Faye while we can. 995. Oh, and good night kisses for Mayara. Here you go, Mayara. Night kisses. Yeah, thick pulpy paper for sure, yeah. That's probably why. I'm gonna go ahead. Oh my goodness! Foxfire, thank you so much for subscribing. You know what? That makes you my very first subscriber. That means so much to me. Thank you. I've only been streaming since the beginning of this year, but it has been such a wonderful time, and I'm so glad that it's meant so much to so many people. So thank you so much. That means a lot. That support. I mean, it's a little bit, but every little bit helps, and it really makes me feel good. So I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm still fairly new. So, yeah, you got the honor of being the very first subscriber, and I appreciate that very much. Thank you, thank you. And I will be back next Thursday with more story time. So thanks so much. Anyways, we are going to go ahead and raid Faye. Again, Faye is doing a subathon in VR chat right now, so let's go and say hi. Let me see here. Okay. So yeah, that's it for now, but thank you again so much. If you need to raid and run, that's absolutely okay, and I hope that you all have a nice relaxing evening, a good night's sleep, and a wonderful week. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye, my friends. I love you all. Bye-bye.